Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, this is Sobia Khan and you are watching Sitaron ki Duniya, World of Stars from DTV USA and DTVNN. In my show, we invite different people from different walk of life and we discuss different things, their success stories and their histories about their work, about their success and different things. So today we have the privilege of having the University of Essex Vice-Chancellor, Professor Anthony Foster, as our precious guest. Professor Anthony Foster has been the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Essex since 2012. He has 24 years of experience in academic leadership position in 5 universities. His dedication and hard work benefiting individuals and communities. This time in March 2023, Professor Anthony Foster is visiting Islamabad for the first time for the first graduation celebration. And we heartily welcome Professor Foster and thank you so much to have given us time. So welcome Mr. Foster.
Thank you very much
indeed. Thank you so much for giving us some time for our show. First of all, Professor Anthony Foster, how long have you been in Pakistan? Share your experience and expressions about Pakistan culture, governance, and the people.
Well, it's a joy to be here. It's an absolute delight. I've wanted to come to Pakistan for many years. I had hoped to come to Pakistan in 2020 for reasons everybody will know. That wasn't possible. But one of my very first international trips, Pakistan was right at the top of the list. So we arrived on Monday morning. We're staying until Sunday of this week. We have a very busy program of a range of different activities. And we've been really warmly welcomed. I've been delighted, blown away by the hospitality, the friendship. And whilst this is my first visit, it will not be my last visit.
No, definitely. We wish that you will come again and again, because this is very good when we exchange our, priorities and our thoughts. Okay, tell us more about the University of Essex. What are your strengths and what do you feel like here?
So the University of Essex is a university of 18,500 students, 4,000 staff. We're based in 3 campuses, about an hour away from London, in Colchester, our main campus, Southend and Loughton. We're a university that is really committed to our research, and that matters to us, but also to education and making sure that the students really benefit from the very best research that we can offer in the United Kingdom. And we know that our students really appreciate that. But we also know that what happens outside of the classroom, in sports, music, volunteering, the art, the student experience, also very important. And so we're one of the top-rated universities for the amount of money that we're investing in the student experience to make sure that Essex graduates earn a degree, but also have a transformational educational experience.
So why did you decide to hold a graduation ceremony in Pakistan?
So we're really excited by this. This is the second time only in the history of Essex that we've held a graduation ceremony outside of the United Kingdom. And what excites us is we've been recruiting students and graduating students from Pakistan since 1972. We're in the top 4 in the United Kingdom for the number of students from Pakistan that we recruit. And we wanted to give back. We have graduation ceremonies in Colchester, but we wanted to bring the graduation ceremonies to Pakistan so that our graduates could invite their family and friends, and that we could celebrate together the wonderful achievement of Essex graduates in Pakistan.
So this is the first time you came to Pakistan?
And this is the very first time that I've come to Pakistan. The friendship, the welcome has been spectacularly warm and encouraging, and I can assure you it won't be the last time that I come to Pakistan.
No. You will definitely come again and again, and you will definitely find us more, positive, with positive energy and love and care. So what are the benefits for Pakistani students studying at the University of Essex? Tell me more about this.
So I would say that we're a campus-based university, so we can provide accommodation. We're committed to offering an amazing learning experience, but also a great living experience. the commitment to high quality education, as well as being a really strong research university. The student experience is something that is really positive, that we want our students to enjoy each other's company. We say at Essex you can find the world in one place, and that internationalism, that cultural diversity is something that's really important for us. So we're ranked 24th in the world for the proportion of international staff and international students that we have at the University of Essex. And we think that offers just an amazing experience for our students. But I would also say we want to make sure our graduates are job ready. And we invest a lot of time and effort in nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit of making sure that our students not only graduate with a good degree, but are ready for the job market and look really competitive.
Yeah, this is really very good, you know, for the students and for the upcoming students if they get a job after, you know, study and all. So Pakistani students want to develop skills and get work experience for their future goals. How can the University of Essex help them?
So we understand this is really important and really important for our students from Pakistan. In all of our degree programs, we have an integrated placement experience, so students can get work experience whilst they're out studying for a University of Essex degree. We've developed a business and science park that is an integral part of the University of Essex Colchester campus. And the companies that are based on the science park, we want them to offer internships and placements and support our students in whatever way that they can. And we have an innovation centre where we're helping student startups, so that if a student arrives at the University of Essex on day one, we can support them with a startup idea and help them nurture, nourish and develop an idea from a thought in their mind to fruition. And then we know finally that the United Kingdom has a 2-year post-study work visa that allows students, once they graduate in the United Kingdom, to stay on in the United Kingdom for up to 2 years to get work experience. And we think that package is globally competitive in terms of a student thinking about which country they might go to, as well as which university they might choose.
Okay. So in your visit to Pakistan, how many universities have you been visited?
So we're going to be visiting 6 universities. Each one has different strengths. And we've been very keen to have conversations about how we can work in partnership, which matters to us enormously. We're interested not just in recruiting students, that is something we do very well, but also building long-term relationships based around education and research, and opening up conversations about specialisms, areas of excellence, and how Pakistani partners can complement the University of Essex and how we can complement those universities in terms of their own strengths.
So do you find any difference in Pakistani university study or in other countries' study?
So I've been.
Is it similar or not? Same question.
I would say there are some similarities. The thing that has struck me in Pakistan is a very clear focus around using the transformational power of education to make Pakistan a better place, more productive place, and to help people fulfill their happy lives. And for me, that's really striking. In every university we've been to, this very strong vision of the transformational power of education. And it manifests itself in very different ways in different types of university, but this really strong interest in how we help students on startups, how universities engage with businesses, how universities can help with public administration and the public sector, delivering services more efficiently and more effectively. For me, that's been a really striking feature of the system here in Pakistan and the clarity of focus that universities have. And I'm pleased because we share that vision of using education as a force for good.
Yeah, that's really very important thing. So we are in a conversation with Professor Anthony Foster, and it's a very important discussion is going on. But here we need to take a break, and we'll see you after a break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in conversation with Professor Anthony Foster about the University Essex, and he's Vice-Chancellor of this university. So let's discuss more about this university and we can talk more. So we also want Pakistan universities to work more efficiently or effectively with business. How can the University of Essex support to this? I mean, what do you think about it?
So it matters a great deal, and we're one of the leading universities in the United Kingdom for how we work with businesses. We've developed a business park as an integral part of our university campus in Colchester. We invite businesses onto the business park and ask them to work with our students, to offer them internships and placements, and to be advisors on all of our degree programs so that we can make sure that our students are business ready when they graduate. And then finally, we have an innovation centre, very big innovation centre on the campus, and that is from day one there to help students with their ideas for businesses, to support startup companies, and to help them in the world of work once they graduate.
Okay, Professor Anthony, you are here to build new partnership with universities. So how would you like to work with the Pakistan universities in future? What's your plan? I mean, what are your plans about that?
So at the University of Essex, we have some fantastic students that we recruit from Pakistan. We're in the top 4 of universities in the UK for recruitment of students from Pakistan. We know how good students are from Pakistan. What we want to do is now reach out to work with university partners and to develop a long-term relationship, working with them in research collaborations, in joint and dual degrees, and building up a shared partnership over 5, 10, 20 years, so that we can work together in a spirit of partnership and cooperation. And there are some wonderful universities. We're meeting with about half a dozen partners to explore where there are complementarities and where we can strengthen each other together. So we're excited by that proposition.
So you are really excited, and we also are excited that we are, going for this partnership and plans. You know, this is really very good for Pakistan and Pakistani students also. So what are your, what is your experience about the Pakistani students? What do you think, what is your feedback about them? I mean, how many students are in your university, University of Essex, and what do you think about Pakistani students?
So the University of Essex is one of the most international universities in the world. About 42% of our students come from outside of the United Kingdom. We say at Essex, you can find the world in one place, and it's true, you really can. And in the world, in one place, our Pakistani students are really exceptional. Some of the very best students that we have. We know how good they are because we're teaching them at the moment. And what we find is that they're challenging, they're demanding, they have an appetite for interest, appetite for knowledge, they want to work hard, but they also want to enjoy themselves as well. And that's why the extracurricular activities that we offer, we feel are so important. But above all, they want to be job ready. And we recognize that many of our students enjoy studying a subject, but the purpose of that, to get a degree, is to get the very best job that they can. And we're very mindful of that and want to make sure that we're supporting them in whatever way we can.
Yeah, that's good. So you are recognizing 2 outstanding Pakistan alumni at the graduation ceremony. So tell us about your Vice-Chancellor Award winner.
So this is a very special award for our graduate community who've done amazing things. And we will be celebrating 2 of our graduates. The first is Nazira Habib, and Nazira graduated in 1990 in an MA in Practical Reasoning, and has gone on to set up the Society for People's Education, and really been a champion of women and children's education, and more recently championed the idea of safe food that promotes health and safety. And we can think of no better person that really epitomizes an Essex graduate who wants to do good, who wants to make the world a better place. So the second winner is Nezruddin Mirza, who received a master's degree in international human rights law in 2005. And Nazaruddin is currently the Special Secretary of the National Health Services. And Nazaruddin's work has really led to some really striking impact, but very particularly working with UNESCO to celebrate the cultural heritage in Pakistan. And we want to recognize the importance of that work, that cultural heritage exists, of course, in the United Kingdom, but also in other parts of the world as well, and in particular in Pakistan. And again, we can't think of anybody who would be more epitomizing of the Essex spirit than this particular piece of work and the impact that Nazaruddin has had.
Okay, that's very, great news about the two alumni students, and they are winners now. And okay, tell us something like about the international education. What is international education and why it is important?
So we've been thinking about this a great deal. Since the founding of the university 58 years ago, we wanted to make sure that we were a university offering an international, cosmopolitan, intercultural experience. We think that that's important to offer the very best type of education, but it's also the best way we can prepare people for the globally connected world that we now live in. And internationalization is something that matters to us in generating better quality education and better graduates who go out into the world to make a difference. And you can see why I hope that we want to be in Pakistan, a very large country, a very significant country with wonderful graduates who we want to connect with, not only through student recruitment, but also through university partnerships.
That's really very great. So, Mr. Foster, any message you want to give to our audience, our youth, to improve the quality of higher education in Pakistan, or anything you want to say to our, generation?
Yeah, so I would say at Essex, we've been really impressed by the quality of students that we have from Pakistan. It matters to us enormously to be able to recruit the brightest and best talent from this country. And if people are interested in an international education, then please think of the United Kingdom. We've got a very generous post-study work visa scheme where graduates can stay in the United Kingdom for 2 years once they graduate. But please think of the University of Essex. We're a university that really is a place that you can find the world in one place. And we think we can offer something that will offer a transformational education to students who choose to spend 1, 2, 3 or 4 years with us. So I hope that's attractive. You'll certainly find a very warm welcome.
Thank you so much. Best of luck for your future plans. And once again, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you taking the time to provide information about the university, about the students, about the education system. It's really very nice in conversation with you. Thank you so much, viewers. And we will see you next week, same time, same channel. Allah Hafiz.